Okay, let's start today's webinar. Well, my name is Mila Serdjukova, and today I will talk to you about promotion which we are launched only a few weeks ago with regards to the marathon. I will go into the much detail explaining what is this marathon, who is designed for, what is this all about, and most importantly, what benefits people will get if they have decided to participate in the Marathon 260. For those who don't know me, I am the chairperson of the President Council. I also been in a company for almost now 4.5 years, been developing the business with the various countries, and also working with the big investors as well as with the small business people who wanted to become successful and those who are committed to the business. Also had experience in corporate side, been working together with Andrei Havratov, our CEO, and the team of the President Council members, where we strategically put plans forward for the company development and pretty much been involved in the majority of the company activities. For the past, I guess, few years, I have seen the massive growth in the company. As majority of you familiar with our business, we just went to second phase of the CryptoUnit program, and this program was launched last year. And so far, we see the massive growth in terms of the registrations, in terms of the country's development, in terms of the leaders' development, and therefore it has been decision put together training which will be able to provide people with their even fast growing opportunity to build a business globally. And the most importantly, this business was this opportunity was designed for as well as leaders, as well as the newbies in a company. And about this, I will talk to you in detail on this presentation. I'll try to keep it short and kind of straightforward. And in case if you have any questions, then I will answer them after this session. So here it is. Let's go, guys. First of all, what is Marathon 260? So the Marathon 260 is the training which will be held for 260 days. The reason why it's 260 days, because if you do the calculation, we have the event, which is our biggest event of the year, happening on the different countries and different locations once in a year. And this training is designed that we started on the 2nd of February till the time where our event will be. So it's exactly 8 months. So the purpose of this training to provide you with their in-deep experience and deep knowledge about our business, our strategies. We will talk a lot about what systems we have in a company. We will have a lot of their investment topics, as well as the leadership topics, as well as the spiritual growth topic. So this training will have more than 80 sessions, and these sessions will be provided to you with them on online form. We're going to do this twice, actually, a day. At the moment, the time has been confirmed at the 12 p.m. Moscow time, and the later session will be specially created for those who live in like Latin America, those who live in pretty much America itself, because we have big time difference. So we wanted to serve both markets at the convenient time. So the sessions will be held by Andrei Havratov, by the President Council, and by the top earners in the company and top leaders in the company. So imagine for those of you who are sort of been joining the company in later stages, some of you will could have never had a direct access to Andre or to president council members, because they are either not in your line or they are too, too high in the top. And that's sometimes people tell me that they feel like connection with the company is lost. Well, this webinar is created in a way that all top earners, include Andre, will be presenting and teaching you. So whatever the knowledge you will be gaining, you will be getting this knowledge from the top people of the company. So it's almost like, imagine for the next 8 months, your personal sponsor will be Andrei Havradov and the team of their best coaches we have and the best leaders. With the pluses, he's actually excited about having a direct access to all these people, where you can ask any questions, and these people will be with you not just once in a week or once in a month. The marathon is created in a way that the first few weeks we're going to have a meeting every single day from Monday to Friday. So you will wake up and you will see our faces. You will go to bed and you will have some homework to do, and you will remember our faces again. So this training is designed that we keep together as the team, and it's going to be lots of fun. The training will be helping us to develop various countries. We will have a different team leaders who will monitor each other's success. We will work together on the common goals, and all the homeworks will be follow up with. So it will be lots of practical implementations, lots of practical knowledge, and because it's going to be pretty much diverse group of people, you guys would always have access to your colleagues as well as to the trainers. So this training design that's in the first few weeks is going to be every single day. Then we're going to do the training 3 days a week, then 2 days a week. Of course, all the homeworks and everything, all the exercises will be monitored. And that's why I guess this training is very different from anything which has been put together. Our idea is to put the massive growth. We want to see the people who become, millionaires this year. We want to see the people who fulfill the plans. Before New Year, we had lots of sessions on the dream realizations, on the plans, on the goal setting. So now is the time to act. And this marathon is the how you're going to reach your goals, how you will become financially free, or how would you become a coach or a trainer, or how would you become a great leader, whatever that you put in your goal setting sessions before, the marathon will be a tool how to achieve. The terms and conditions of the marathon are very, very simple. So we put together 2 options how people can participate. First option, when you go to the back office and you purchase EIP and LCI Marathon, you make 1 payment of the 500 units, or you do 2 installments, 250 units each, and the deadline is 31st of January. After 31st of January, the price will increase. So therefore, when you do the presentation and you talk to your people who you believe should take advantage of the marathon, please do specify the dates, because if people will miss the payment, then will miss the deadline for the payment, then they would have to pay more. And I will talk a little bit about what also is included on the payment. But at the moment, what is important for everybody, I guess, to understand that if you ever participated on any training given by the company, online or offline, we usually provide you with some content. We provide you with their life examples, but our trainings are never created in a way that we will work with you or with anybody, like with the people, on a daily basis. The training usually launched, we do the topics, and then as soon as the training finish, then people need to work themselves. But on this training, why it's different? Because we will follow up with their homeworks together with you. Some of you might say, well, Mila already participated on the Master Profi, so what is the difference? Very good question. And I think answer is quite straightforward as well. I have participated in the Master Profi more than one time, right? Here I can see we have 40 people in the room online. Can you please put plus if you have participated in Master Profi more than one time? Put plus if it's more than one. More than one. And now put 2 pluses if second time you learn something extra, or you learn something which you probably did not understood first time. And put now 3 pluses if after the training, after you finish Master Profi, you was very excited and like everything all over the place, but then after some time your excitement actually started fading away. That's what actually I noticed as well, guys. I've been participating to Master Profi multiple times myself. I think more than 4 times as the student, and then I've done multiple Master Profi as the coach. And every single time there is something like something different, or there was some moments which I could not understand in the first session. Then I would realize it on the session number like 3 or number 4. So every single time it has own aha moments. But what I also noticed that as we form the group of the Master Profi, usually we have a chat and there is a buzz going on in chat after the training. Everybody's so excited. Everybody wants to take this knowledge and put into the action. But then usually after months or 2, the group is slowing down. There is not that many messages. The people are less excited, and there is a feelings like almost well, I have this all theoretical knowledge and we try to do a few exercises, but then how am I going to sustain this on a daily basis? How am I going to have a same energy level on every single day? How am I going to do all these meetings on every single day? And slowly, people are faded away. So with this training, with Marathon 260, idea is we're going to provide you with the similar content to the Master Profi. We are not creating a different company, right? We are still in the same company. We still sell the same product. So the content itself, the strategies, how to reach your goals, how to reach your whatever the figure is, will be very similar to what you learn in the Master Profi. However, the practical part of it, that's what will be different. If in the Master Profi the group was held only for the weekend, so here group is held for 8 months together. And like why some people are successful and some people not, even though both groups have been given exactly same knowledge or exactly same way to success, the answer will be the discipline. Those who are more disciplined, those who are more kind of excited and committed, they're willing to put more effort. And this would be the key word, commitment. They put more effort. They wanted to have the success because they decided for themselves that no matter what, I will go this path. And when we have the Master Profi, when we have the Marathon 260 training, so idea is we're going to keep this excitement and commitment on a daily basis. So once it's become a discipline, once it's become a habit, there is no way that you will not be successful using the same tactics as we use to reach our financial goals. Make sense? So therefore, the purpose would be to much create this habit and discipline in our team, because as soon as we have this discipline and habit and we take the right tools and strategies and we put them together, that's where people will grow fast. So therefore, marathon training is designed in a way that we will hear everybody. We will, every single student will have opportunity to stand up. Every single student will have opportunity to grow in our company. And this, sorry, somebody using the mics. Can you please turn off when you join the room? Cannot mute for some reason, this person. Guys, when you join the room, can you please mute yourself so we're not will disturbing the training, okay? So yes, that's why the marathon, as I mentioned, it's been designed for both types of leaders in our company. For those who has been on multiple trainings and been to master profis, and for those who also completely new. And the marathon will work in a way that when we start on the 2nd of February, the more new people actually you will have, the fastest like we can train them, the fastest they can grow, and as the result of they grow, you will grow much more like bigger, and you will grow your team more efficiently. Let's put it this way. I will explain you why. Let's say if you started marathon yourself, as let's say you've been in the company for some time, you wanted to receive the training, and you decided to just purchase yourself. So when you're going to do different exercises, and exercises could be 5 meetings per day. Let's do 5 meetings per day, and next day somebody will do the full presentation. So one thing is, when you're going to do this yourself, all these 5 presentations, and get excited to yourself, but it's going to be a completely different effect on your business when you're going to get together with your team. When you're going to do exactly the same 5 presentation, but it's not just you. It's going to be also people from your downline. Imagine how faster your business can grow. And majority of the people who are in our business, even sometimes, even some leaders, they coming back to me and to other people in asking the questions, how I can make sure that I have the duplication in my structure. And the easiest answer would be, the duplication only will happen when you do certain actions and you show them based on your own results. And for big leaders, it's easier. I can always show how many presentations I do. I can show, my activity. I can show my structure. But when it comes down to new leaders, for them it's slightly different, because they didn't build up the face value. Let's say they didn't build up yet themselves. So this marathon actually will help a lot, especially for the newbies, because when you put new people under the marathon, this means that all these exercises which usually you do, guys, this is very disturbing. When you join the group, can you please mute yourself? Because I cannot mute some people. Yeah, just give me a second. I think I put some, didn't put the settings in the group and in the room. Thanks, Andrew. So make a host. There's one account which joining us, and this one cannot mute the microphone. So if you hear him, try please. Maybe it will work from your side.
No worries.
Thanks. Yes. So what I was saying is system, right, for the new people. So my goal, personal, my goal is to put as many people on from my first level to this training, because I understand the more people will join this 8 months, and of course they will do the exercises, the faster I can grow myself. And the most importantly, as soon as they learn the duplication and as soon as they learn the systems, their business also will be developing faster. If people miss the 2nd of February training itself, they would be able to join the marathon on the latest phases, but then they will not get all these trainings sort of online live. They will go these trainings recorded. And of course, when you do live, when you can ask all the questions online, it always works better, because then there is direct feedback. When people join and watch recordings, it's also an option but then we would not be able to, let's say, call them online and ask them to show the homework or show how they understood the previous topics, which means that again, this will be more like a theoretical topic, a theoretical training. But our idea is to make this marathon pretty much live training, where each student will have opportunity to show their results. Each student will have opportunity to stand up and tell what have they achieved for the first month or even for the first week. So that's why when we started on the 2nd of February, those people who are into the group, they will get, of course, the most benefit. Those people who join later, they would have to catch up a lot, but it still will be an option. Moving forward, so this training, as I mentioned already, designed for newbies, new people, as well as the leaders. And here, I guess, big question for all leaders who we have in a company and who've been working on many years with us. If you personally do not participate in activities, do not participate on the events, do not participate on the trainings, do you think your people, your downline, looking at you as example, will take the steps further if you're not involved? Of course they're not. And you know, I noticed this on so many occasions when, especially when it comes to the trainings, when it comes to the personal development, when I do the presentations with new people, and let's say I talk about, I don't know, dream formula, or I talk about finance, like investment. I talk about why it's important to put together your like your spendings and what you have earned on a daily basis, this sheet. And you know how many times people actually ask me, can you please show me yours? Like enormous amount of people. And because whatever I do in the company, I always put it in practice. I have all these files. You know, I like the example which happened recently. One of my downline, we had a call with her, and she asked me about goals. It was before New Year. We had a session where we go through the goal settings, and I explained why the goals are important, why you need to write them down, why you need to have them, you know, excited goals, how to set up your plan for the 2020. And after New Year, we have a call with her, and she asked me the question. She said, "Oh, Mila, have you completed your goals?" And I said, "Yes, I have." And she asked me, "Okay, can you show me?" And imagine, just imagine, if I would then come back to her saying, "Oh, sorry, I cannot show," or "Oh, sorry, I don't have it." I would lose the credibility straight away. I would lose the trust of this person. So same when it comes down to the business topics. When your person, when a newbie join and you give them some trainings or directions, how to do the presentations, how to do this, how to do that, but you don't do it yourself, you will lose the trust as well, and you will lose the credibility. So therefore, whatever the trainings we have designed, and in this training specifically, if you are inviting people, then the first person who should buy the ticket is you, and you need to show them an example. Why at the event we had last year, we had so many people from all over the world? Because everybody wanted to come to this training. Every single leader purchased the ticket himself, then to his friends, to his family members, to his first line, to the second line, etc. So that's why we had so many people coming at the event. We had more than 15,000 people. And today we put together a training which is created for, you know, to provide you with the opportunity to grow and put everything what you know. Or for some people, if you know nothing, then this is the biggest and baddest platform to start growing your business. But if you guys don't go for this yourself, if you don't motivate your people and you don't explain them why this training is important, then it's not just you who missed out, but even to them, they will come back to you asking, how can I grow the business? My answer is join the Marathon 260 and you will know how, because this is the best practical training we ever put together. So therefore, as the leaders, please make sure whatever that's you are providing the teachings or the guidance, you always committed yourself first. And we even have this training which called 8 Qualities of Leader. And for those of you who have been attending this training, What is the first quality of leader? What is the first which is written in this training? What true leader needs to be doing? First quality of the leader. Well, I know, Andrew, that you know, but what about the rest? We have 43 people here today. So what is the first quality of the true leader? To use the products, a little bit example, to consume our products. Yes, the first quality of the leader is actually been using on products. So whatever the company design, whatever that's company put forward with, the true leader will be the first in line and getting it. And you know, me being in the business for now some years, I can really see it. I can really tell you that this makes a big difference. And when I committed myself to whatever the training company put, every single time I learned something new. And I can lead by example. I can show people, listen, that's what I went for. Join me. Let's do it together. Let's join this training as the team. And it works very well. It's almost like, imagine you're selling, I don't know, the bottle of water. And you talk about how beautiful this water is, that this water can make your body more clean, more, you know, it can provide you with lots of vitamins, and how beautiful and great this water is. And then the client is asking, okay, are you drinking this water yourself? And you say no. Do you think the client will buy from you? Of course, no. It's like almost you're saying something which is so great, but if you don't use this so great, then you're lying, or you're not telling the truth, or you, like whatever that you put into. But then, like, people will not trust leader if leader sells something, but at the same time, this leader not purchasing it itself. So therefore, please make sure this number one. All people who are considering themselves as the leaders, they go for this training themselves. Number two, when you explain to your downlines about importance of the training, you tell them that's yes, I purchased it myself, and this is, if needs to be, you can show them back office. This will help you guys to convert many people to this training from your downline. Also, remember, we have discussed on a multiple occasion what will be the profession of the future. And as you know, in our company, what we created is we have different layers, and we have a different types of business people. Let's put it this way. Andrew Havratov have launched massive training on the investment, which being translated in different language. And this training is designed to provide the necessary skills in order for people to become more knowledgeable in investment and the finance management, and they can use this as the entrance to the company. When we talk about importance of education, we need to explain people why it is important. So this training has been put together with the purpose of providing with lots of knowledge. Then we have another trainings such as first steps into the business, where you can teach people about the business, how to, you know, use the marketing plan, or how to use the back office, how to, I don't know, invite people for the presentations. So this will be the first step for newbies, for those who have sort of no idea how to start. And now we're launching this marathon. And this marathon is combination of master profi as well as investment consulting courses. Because as I mentioned previously, you will have topics in both in investment and finance, in the business development, as well as the leadership growth and the spiritual topics. So the marathon will have it all. And the future profession would be those people who are not dependent on any corporation, or they will not have a boss. The future profession would be those who are always having, not the job, but always having a business to grow. Back to the Robert Kiyosaki, back to the quadrants, you all remember that only B, business, and I, investment, can set you, can provide you with the freedom and set you free. Only business, that is where you're creating the organizations where you're not necessarily working for the business yourself, but you organize work of other people or other components. And of course, if you grow the business together, the more your business expands, the more your earnings are. And investment, this is only segment where you're not working for money, but money works for you, because you can invest and become a passive investor. In certain cases, if you're dealing with the stocks, you can be active investor. But investor, this is only quadrant where you're not sort of working with the company you invest into. You have no relationship to that company necessary, but at the same time you have opportunity to make money through your investment. So it's called a passive income. So when you combine this B and I together, in our company we call it MLCI, multi-level crowd investing. And MLCI department, or MLCI, not even department, movement or idea of MLCI is that people are clients and the agents, people are business owners and they build massive organization, and people are investors and co-owners of the business. And this is profession of the future, and even profession of the today environment, because you don't have to do the business if you don't want to, but if you want to have extra income stream, you can. You don't have to be the client of their different like businesses or investment segments, but you can if you want to earn more. Same with their co-ownership. You don't have to commit to them, I don't know, massive investment. You can start with the small. So there is no like terms and conditions to attach to any of these three areas which I mentioned, but you can if you choose to. And if you put this all three together, this profession, MLCI, we have brought it into the three levels. The first is consultant, which is the entrance point for pretty much all people who are committed to the business. They are learn the basics of the investment finance, and they grow in their organizations. So it's investment consultants or MLCI consultants. The next level will be managers, and the highest level will be like, you know, in the university you have master degree. So we have a master in MLCI. And this is a profession which provides you with the full freedom, which provides you with opportunity to opt in and opt out as you wish. But most importantly, this is profession which provides you with a lots of residual income and the passive income from not just not just from the business, but passive income through the investments as well as the business. So, and this profession, something which you can also give to your kids and grandkids. So you can leave the legacy, or you can build up your portfolio where you don't sell anything. You just live on the passive income and dividends. You receive there some money from your network. And if you want in the future, you can like gift it or pass it to other people in your family or even outside the family members. So this business MLCI provides you with the true freedom. But in order for you to achieve that level where you have, you know, income, like passive income stream, that you have a large portfolio, that you have a, you know, big dividends coming from the various investment instruments, you need to build it up. It's not happening overnight. If you look at their building their organizations, it will take some time. For me, for example, it took almost, well, I guess first 3 months, it was horrible. I could not like convert much, and the first 3 months was the most difficult for me, because when I joined the company, I wanted to work with English-speaking people, and we had no materials, nothing in English language, so everything been, you know, like put together with the Russian logos and Russian text. So it was really difficult to build the credibility when you don't have enough materials in English. But as we grow and as we created this content, it was much more easier. When I passed the master profit, that's where I made the biggest decision in my life, and I quitted sort of my corporate job with the great security, with a good salary, and I went to nowhere in a company where I did not even understood how to build a business. But however, of having this discipline and having this understanding that I want to be there, I have managed to, created the plan for myself where on a daily basis, I was doing this, 5 presentations per day, every single day. And I was building momentum, building momentum, building momentum. And I was participating in every single training which been put in the company, even though sometimes it was in different countries. We had offline trainings where I would travel to Russia, to Moscow in order to participate. And slowly, I actually realized that even if I don't work anymore, if I don't do this 5 presentation, now I have a network where it's completely passively working even without me being always present. But it did not happen overnight. It took almost a year, almost 1 year, where I started receiving from network enough sort of for me to cover, the basic like bills and for the house and like etc. To cover the basics which I needed to live in London. What I can see now with the CryptoUnit program, with additional passive income stream which we can provide, and with the loyalty program bonuses, with the profit bonus, of course people are joining in the business, and you can see the growth now happen much more faster. We had a guy in India who quitted his corporate job after 3 months of being a part-time in our business. Why? Because he learned the system, he learned the strategy, and he understood that in order for you to build the organizations, you need to follow little steps. Every single day, you do certain things. Every single day, you do the presentations, you buy people. Every single day, you work on yourself, on your leadership skills. Every single day, you do little actions, and together these actions will bring you closer and closer to success. So therefore, a profession of the future is the multi-level crowd investing manager or consultant, or for those who decided to go fully in, it will be master of the MLCI. And this profession will set not just you for free, but your further generations. And I already mentioned to you that you can pass to your kid not just an investment itself, but you can pass the kid your business. So therefore, the more now you put an effort to build up your organization, the more you would have to leave to your family. And because we are today on the phase number 2, where CryptoUnit, one of our program, for those who are maybe new, we have a different phases of the development of CryptoUnit program. And being in the phase 2 means that very soon CryptoUnit will be traded outside of organizations. Until this happens, that days happen, people will get the biggest benefits of purchasing the programs internally. As soon as we launch in the massive markets, price will be completely different. So now it's actually the best opportunity to grow, because you can almost give people an external, internal information which is not yet being released in the market, but which you have because you're part of our club or you're part of our company. So use this while you build the business. Build your business on the way up, because when the company will be up, yes, you can still build the business, but it will be completely different. And when I joined the company on that time, we didn't emphasize a lot on education. Now we do lots of training on investment and finance education, and I can see the big difference. I can see when you invite people and you talk about importance of education, and you explain them the basics of the investment education, and then you show them instrument, which is CryptoUnit program, it works so well. The conversion is very high. But in order for you to know how to do this, you need to participate in the trainings. I always give example with the phone. We all have on the phones, sometimes 2 or 3 of them. And if you would ever need a phone, all what you do is you go and buy one. You will not have an idea like, I need a phone, let me create one, right? It will take you probably lots of energy, lots of time, and lots of money to create your own phone. And there is not necessary to do this, because today phones are easily accessible and you can choose whatever phone you like from the shop. But when it comes down to the business, sometimes people feel like, okay, let me create my own system. Let me create my own way. Yes, you can do, and your system could be successful, But why? Why would you want to waste your time? Why would you want to waste your energy of creating something which already there? All what you need to do is just get yourself into the training and learn the system which already works, learn the way where all our top earners, they went through this way and they become successful already. There is no need for you to build up your own phone. You just go and you buy one and you start using it to like maximize the outcome. Same with the business, same like with MLCI, same with everything what we do in our company. Systems are working very well. They have been proven, they've been effective. As you know, Armand Murniak's last year, 2019, he been selected to the Hall of Fame, that he become like he earned $1 million from his network. From his network, guys. Not from his, there's additional earnings through his investment and additional earnings from, his knowledge, which he also put his knowledge into additional income stream. But to think about, he created an organization which give him more than 1 million per year. Would you like to be next $1 millionaire? Would you really like to be the person who can also say, well, I have a multiple business, which is I have a businesses in 150 countries. I'm the trainer. I'm traveling the world. I'm helping people, and I also get paid for this because I create in organizations. Would you really committed to make 2020 is the biggest year of your own life? I'm very excited about this training, and I'm sure once people are starting taking these trainings and put them into the practice, they will see the biggest results in their life. And also, as a part of the promotion for the marathon, we have created additional bonuses. And here now, really put attention to these bonuses, because when you sell them correctly or explain them correctly, there is no brainer. Every single person who I talk about a marathon, all of them have purchased the training because it's obvious. If you look at the price I mentioned to you, you can put 500 in one go, 500 units, or you can do 252 installments. And then for next 8 months, you pay 100 units per month. So it's for 8 months. The first payments will be taken on the 2nd of February. So in total, you pay 1,300, which will be 500 units for the entrance, as well as 100 units per month. And if you look at the additional bonuses, if you look at the additional bonuses as the part of the tickets for the marathon, you will receive the ticket to the event, which will happen in Moscow. The ticket itself for the event, guys, just for your information, it costs 1,000 units or $1,000. So you today buying the training for 500 and you receive the tickets worth of 1,000. On the top, for those people who were first 100, they also have a now discount to buy any Academy of Private Investor courses, any EAPs. And the third bonus, as the part of the CryptoUnit program, when you purchase the Marathon 260, we provide you with the bonus. You become a participant of the CryptoUnit program, and this bonus will worth almost like 500 units itself. So you will receive the bonus, which is almost equal at 90% of what you would have received if you just purchased 500 units package in the CryptoUnit. So if you calculate all this, you will actually realize that you are attending training free of charge. One more time, guys. Ticket to event, 1,000. A bonus to Academy, 35% off. Well, this will be for those people who wanted to purchase the trainings for Academy. That's already included. First 100, so I think it's already been sold. So this probably the second one is not longer valid. But ticket for event, yes, which is 1,000. Exclusive bonus from CryptoUnit worth of almost 500 units. So you already making more in the bonuses than entire cost for the training. And additionally, you receive first liners, the coaches of the company, the best of earners. You receive 8 months, not 1 day, not 3 days. It's like 8 months of coaching and 8 months of the membership of the training, which will be monitored. As well as you will be put it in the groups. So whatever that you learn, you will have people who will help you to implement this in life, so you will have results. There is no way that you will not be successful after this training. We're going to teach you exactly same money making machine like we making our money. There is nothing extraordinary we will teach you. There is not like a secret of success. You already know what are the strategies. The only problem is for old leaders, they're not using the strategy. And for newbies, there is no place for them to build up the business themselves. They have to go for the trainings. And once you go for the trainings, you will be told how to do it. And you just go and you do it. So therefore, when you calculate all these bonuses, you actually realize that this training is completely free of charge. Yeah, thanks, Tanya. She put it like, it will cost you zero. And this is correct. So now imagine having this information explained properly, how much difference you can make. And that's why I wanted to really put this webinar together for you guys, because I felt like some of you did not understood fully what is like, how much is this training and what it gives you. So I really want you to start using this all kind of points I have mentioned during the webinar and start explain this to you downline. So after this webinar, what I recommend you to do is to, number one, call every single person on your first level. Just call them and explain the importance of the marathon, what is going to be like, what they will learn, why it's important, who this training designed for. Explain them the price and strategy for this training and show them that, you know, there is no brainer. And having the CryptoUnit as well as the bonus, so you make the payment today and you receive the CryptoUnit for today price. Next month, my friends, is going to be a surprise for many of you. And you will see how CryptoUnit will grow in much more further. So this 500 investment and receiving the bonuses in a few months' time will cost you 2 times more than the training itself. Plus, whatever the teachings, whatever the topics you will be going through, you can keep these topics for yourself. And when after the marathon, when you build the business, I encourage you to use the same slides or the same like strategy, same logic as you've been taught on the training. Leave these materials with you and start using this to build up yourself as a coach. If some of you would wanted to, you know, become maybe local membership members or the global members of the council, definitely this training will help you, because you would be able to use it for your own personal trainings and the trainings you give for your country and any other countries you travel into. So these materials will always stay with you. And the most importantly, I guess it's, you know, like working together with the team. And when you have team together with you, when you celebrate, you know, success of the team, like it's so different. We will put some of the competitions, we'll put some of the, you know, some fun as well in this training where you can succeed with your team together. Of course, individual results also very important, but the team results also can be very fun. So we wanted to use this as the opportunity to bring people together, to bring leaders together and do this freshen up of our systems, freshen up of, you know, all the strategies, freshen up our even, you know, attitude. And this year will be the biggest year in our company, because a few things will happen, and specifically with the CryptoUnit program, but as well as there are lots of plans for emphasizing on Academy of Private Investor teachings, where we're working together now with the people in a few countries, with the government, where we put in educational programs into the government system, because like today the biggest problem in the world is that there's so much different information and people get scammed so easily because they don't have a knowledge, they don't have understanding. So when we teach financial investment literacy, we provide people with something which they can use in our company, but also external company. So the knowledge always will stay with you. It doesn't matter what happened with the economy, it doesn't matter what happened in politically, but the knowledge, that's where this is your biggest asset, and that's what you can always reuse and update. So therefore we will emphasize a lot on education, on investment, on finance, on the leadership and the spiritual practices as well. So I hope this training was useful for you. I hope you learned something new today. With the pluses, if actually you saw something from today's presentation which you did not know before, and now you can use it talking to your people. Excellent. Oh, I forgot to add one more thing. In few hours, actually in an hour and a half from now on, it's going to be a training, not a training, it's going to be online session done by Andrew Hawkes and Anata Martinsone with regards to the Marathon 260. So they will stream online through the Facebook. Andrew have shared with me banner. I will show you now in my screen. Take the print screen as well, guys. And after this webinar, please invite your new people to attend Andrew and Aneta's session. So they will go through this through the marathon, considering that it's for for people who had no idea what it is and they have maybe more questions, they will be able to answer. But most importantly, they will share their own experience, as they also would be among the coaches and trainers. So it will be very useful. You can you can learn a lot from them. So the session will be in 1.5 hours. And I guess to finish with, I believe that's only through the common work and working together of one goal, we can achieve individual goals too. Sometimes people are asking, Andre, like, well, you're talking about trillion market, that's so big. There's not a single company who ever aimed like trillions and trillions market. It's like it's massive number. And initially I was when I joined the company and I also listened to Andre topics and trainings, I was also not sure how you're going to achieve this trillion market. It's massive. But what I actually realized that when you put the big numbers on the targets, when you target big, when you have this vision how you're going to achieve this big, all your downline, all your networks and organization will be taking this vision with them. And as soon as we achieve this trillion market, imagine what this will mean for people who are in our organization. They will become multi-billionaires, multi-millionaires, and some of them just become financially free for the rest of their lives. And that's where we aiming at. In order to create the new economic evolution of the world, it will not just happen over the night. We need to put lots of leadership. We need to put lots of trainings. We need to do lots of activities. If we sit, and do nothing and we wait until this happen, it will happen, but then you will be in external. You will not get all the bonuses. Because, sooner or later, we're going to still build a new economic evolution in the world. The question will be, are you going to be part of this building part, or you're going to be the passive investor? So Andre have a vision that every single person, no matter of your age, no matter of your culture, no matter where you live in at, no matter what is your language, you would be able to become successful if you really decided, and if you committed, and if you're happy to take the actions and little steps further. We can teach you how, we can show you how, but at the end of the day, it's up to you, whatever you will follow this or not. And we only have one life, and we only have, that's a choice that we wake up in the morning and we decide how the day will go. Some people believe that, in the universe, in the God, and in the spirit, Yes, I also big believer on this, but I also believe that it's down to us. We can be so spiritual and we can be so grateful for our life, but if we don't have enough to provide to our families, if we don't have enough for ourselves, then unfortunately we would not be able to just enjoy the life fully, even though being super spiritual. You know, we need to have this balance, and it's up to us whether we're going to make it or not. It's only up to us, guys. So I wish you to have awesome week, awesome end of the week. It's today Friday. I'm looking forward for all of you guys to join the marathon. We're going to start 2nd of February. This 100 units installment will be available from the 2nd of February as well. So now you have a choice either to pay 500 or to pay 250 as the 2 installments, and then every month 100 units. As soon as you complete the training, and actually for what is called for the eventi, so eventi tickets will be given to those who actually participate in the training. Don't just expect to buy the 500 training to be cheeky and then expect us to send you a ticket for eventi. We will check who are participating, and if people just wanted to play clever and save some money on the eventi tickets, it's not going to work. We give a lot as the bonus. We understand this, and Andre, as you know, guys, some of you work with him for so many years. He always wanted to give more because he can. But at the same time, he wants to see the results. He expects that if he give you 100%, you also will give 100% back. Or at least you will try to do whatever that's in your hands to do. So therefore, let's make it happen. Let's bring at least a few thousand people to the marathon and let's smash it. It's going to be the biggest training for 8 months we ever hold in history. It's going to be translated in Spanish, in Italian, in English, in Russian. So this is the time where you can call entire your multiple languages downline and invite them. And as you go through the marathon, they will be getting exactly the same knowledge as you. So you would not need to spend additional time to train them. You plug them into the training and we're going to take care of them. Awesome. Managed to do it in 1 hour. Happy day. So I'm looking forward to see you all in 1.5 hours together with Andrew Hawks and Anata Martinsona. Thanks a lot for being here. If you need slides, let me know.
Can I ask one question, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Mila, you said na timing for 2nd February, 12 p.m. Moscow time. I'm right?
Yes, it's going to be 12 p.m. Moscow time. Mm-hmm.
Because if 12 p.m. Moscow time means Indian time is 2:30 morning.
PM? No, it's going to be daytime. Daytime.
Oh, so okay, then it's okay. Then
2:30 p.m. Indian time PM will be, not AM.
Another thing, Mila, you told about only Italian, English, and Russian language,
Spanish.
Not in Hindi. Hindi not.
Hindi, no, Harry. I don't think we have, because in Hindi we don't have a translator who can translate at the same time. Like, say it again.
Sakshi, Mila, ma'am. Sakshi, maybe.
Sakshi, she never translated this word, which I never able to say properly. However, Harry, if you have somebody who can professionally translate Hindi as well, like at the same time, do let me know as soon as possible, because it will be good opportunity, like for Indian people as well. We have massive networks, and yeah, it will be beneficial.
That is my. Then I start selling marathon very fast now, because people know about Harry sir. Maybe this is English only Russian. But some people don't understand meaning of English. You know better than me, Mila. Even I can't speak English very well. That is my problem for all the India.
So if we have this, we have 1 week left, right? So the training, the second, it will be on next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So let's use this few days to find somebody in India. As soon as you get somebody, we can test them. If the person can provide with a good translation, we can always add extra language. Like it will be possible. Just we need people who can do this.
Okay, then I can type someone professional. Maybe professional, you need professional.
Yes, yeah, we need professional, 100%. Like I'm not recording anymore, so whatever that's, if you guys have any questions, do let me know now. This official session is over. If there's anything you want to ask, I can reply.
I have a question, Mila.
Yeah, hi.
Me too.
I would like to know at what time the class will start. 12 p.m. Moscow time?
Yes, yes. Daytime.
That would be 4 a.m. for us in USA.
Yeah, what Andre is mentioned, and I believe I also tell in this presentation, that we're going to do this twice a day. So it's going to be 12 at the